Now, Professor Dershowitz, you've seen a lot of cases in your time. What do you make of this situation?
Well, I disagree with your two previous speakers. Reinhardt did the right thing by signing the search warrant. Every single judge and magistrate in the United States would have found probable cause based on this affidavit. They may have narrowed the search somewhat, but there is absolutely no doubt there was probable cause. That's number one. Number two, the real problem
but
is...
Professor, hold on a second.
Yeah.
Professor, hold on a second. I want to ask you a question there.
Sure, please.
The judge recused himself less than 2 months later on a case on Donald Trump. How does he turn around and goes and says, yeah, I can make a ruling on this?
Every judge would have made the same ruling, so it's no harm, no foul. The problem was not with Reinhardt, it was with the Attorney General, who didn't follow his own guidelines. There should never have been a search warrant requested here. There was a subpoena issued, and what I read, and I read it all, of the unredacted material makes a strong case against a search warrant. There was no urgency. If they wanted a search warrant, if it was so urgent, they could have gotten it 5 months ago. And even when they got the search warrant, they waited 2 days. There was no justification for a search warrant. So if you want to talk about who's to blame here, it's not Reinhardt. It's the Attorney General of the United States. He should never have sought a search warrant. The other important thing is there is enough evidence here to indict Trump, but Trump will not be indicted, in my view, because the evidence doesn't pass what I call the Nixon-Clinton standards. The Nixon standard is the case has to be so overwhelmingly strong that even Republicans support it. And the Clinton standard is, why is this case more serious than Clinton's case, where there wasn't a criminal prosecution? So I think the 3 points are there was probable cause, they shouldn't have sought a warrant, there is enough for an indictment, but there will not be an indictment and should not be an indictment based on what we've seen up to now. Once it's unredacted, maybe we'll have to change our minds.